Hi. Oh. Let's make sure everything works first before we start off. You guys can't hear the music, but I can. One of my favorite quotes is, those who dance are considered insane by those who can't hear the music. That's a George Carlin quote. It's one of my favorites. This game is going to be really weird, and I apologize ahead of time. And I don't really know all of the things. Oops. Okay, so we are, let's see here, we're at a minute. We're live a minute, and we're still going green. That's good. Let's see here. You guys can hear me pretty well. That seems like a good level of volume. I can always turn it up too. I figured out how to do that kind of stuff. That's the crazy thing. So I actually figured out how to do my mic properly. My headphones are not on properly though. That's really funny. I got the mic working, but the headphones are all wonky donkey. Okay, is that better? Maybe. Let's see. Oh my. Okay. That feels better. I feel like this is there, it's slightly less impeding. I feel like it was really in the way. I can't even, I guess, technically move it there. There we go. See, because I have a thing that blocks sound right here, and this thing it's a new thing. Here, I could actually show you. So this thingy here is how I block the sound. Ta-da! Oh, you don't want to see that. We all know what you're here to see. A slightly funny trans woman tell mediocre jokes while dating monsters on a video game. I've got lots of snacks. I guess I can open up some snacks before you be annoyed with this noise. You can just skip past this if you're watching this later. I guess I could have muted the mic. Oh, these smell awful. They're the chili cheese Fritos flavored Lay's kettle cooked chip. Ow. They smell awful. It tastes good. I feel like a dog that just found some trash. This is what people came here for. Just to watch me eat chips. And that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get me eating chips for a while. Ow, that looks painful. Oh no. This is what people want. I can do some ASMR here. Hold on. Let me get a drink real quick. I guess I can unmute the music so that you guys can hear it. Hold on. Oh. There we go. It's very light, very quiet. I might actually... Nah, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, ASMR. Here we go. I'm not gonna die that time. Ready this one. This is the trick. Take me away from this mortal coil. It was tasty. Whew. This wasn't a great idea. I've got chips stuck in my mouth now. It's okay though. As long as I don't go and like show you guys stuff. I'm fine. Alright, 8:30. I'm gonna allow 10 minutes-ish to go by. Because it'll take a bit for word to spread and stuff. Congratulations, you clean sock that I found on the floor are now. Oh gosh. It's like a fuzzy in my eye. Anyways, you're my new glasses cleaning sock. Because I don't know where my glasses cleaning rag went to. It's good. It's nacho cheese flavored. I like nacho. Not anything nacho cheese flavored. It's one of my favorite things. Like, I remember when I was a wee lad, before I had boobs, I got a package from my aunt, and it was for my birthday. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was my birthday, something like that. And it was just full of snack foods, like donut. You want to go? Anyways, it was full of donuts and treats and delicious little snack cakes and all kinds of things. And one of the things was like 2 huge, like king-size bags of the chili cheese Fritos, and because of it I ate so many of those, and I love them to this day. They're one of my favorite things. Yeah. And these are, I say that because these are flavored. We're here, nobody's here, but that's not the point. We're almost at 10 minutes and I will actually start doing something. Yes. Yes. It's fun watching me do stupid things with my own eyes. Alright, we're 10 minutes. Okay. Well, today, everybody, I have a very special treat for you. We found a game that is a Dead by Daylight, which is a horror game. Oh no, I'm floating away. Oh gosh. It's a horror game. Where am I going? It's a horror game. Dead by Daylight is a horror is a horror game. That you normally use you normally use the characters that you're about to meet to slaughter people to death a whole bunch. Ah, my donuts! Anyways, but in this one, they're trying to date. It's a dating game. You gotta date him. Made this way too close. This is like I could use. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Stop. I should not be okay. Anyways, here's the game. That was my favorite, by the way. She's the Russian girl, and this guy I never played with him, but he's a slashy guy. That's a lady person, and that's another guy, and that's some sort of alcoholic beverage, I would imagine. But her, yeah, she's Russian and she hums, and she's my favorite. Anyways, we are going to... I like that. Okay, we're gonna start a new file. What is my name? My name is... Lexi. Confirm. I wonder if it'll be fully voice acted. That would be really cool. I forgot to turn on my other light. I am sitting here just yammering. Cough, cough, cough. What in tarnation? These lights. Oh, that's better. Okay. Well, my eyes are so shiny. It's so shiny. Cough, cough, cough. Oh no! Wait, that's not gonna work. That'll work. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Cough, cough. Wow. You know what I should do for those coughs? I should, take a hit. No, I might. We'll see. Yeah, let's see. Wow. Really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Huh? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Lexi. May I continue? Please go on. Okay, then, as I was... Here, now I gotta do it. Seagulls. Oh, see, that one wasn't that bad. There we go. ... As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. Oh no, as the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, he's cute. Look at he's happy. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? So, I can run, close my eyes, or dig up that face. I want to dig up that face. How's it going, buddy? You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Bleh. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Thanks, Ocean. Me and Ocean go way back. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Wow, well, they forgot the thingy, but... Okay, anyway. Why not? Well, hello there, I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. I don't like her. Her boobs are too perky. I don't trust it. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. That was just in a dead person's mouth. That's kind of icky. That's how you get, like, gingivitis or something. And this is for you. Oh. Alcohol. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask. Oh, excuse me. Could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Sure. Thanks for the delicious drink. It's quite delicious. Oh, it didn't say delicious the first time I added that. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go on, go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Wilson! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please. You turn around, and then you see, when you see what's... I still have the sock in my hand for some reason. This is my new co-host. Hold on. Nobody's here, but this is my new co-host. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. You can't see the sock there. But come on, sock. Get more in here. Well, wait, this is my clicking finger. God damn. She's pretty. I don't remember him. I haven't played too much. I need to play more, I guess, but she's pretty too. What do you think? Yeah, she's pretty. Okay. That's good. Oh, that guy. Okay. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Oh, man. That doesn't seem sanitary. No. That does not seem like a sanitary thing to do at all. Hold on, I gotta tell people how weird this game is. Oh, cool. My sister's doing mythical creatures week or whatever. 4 gorgeous... Oh, I already said that. Each of them oozes with undead energy. A magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Via your eyes, of course. There was a period there. Come on, you guys. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Wow, she needs to pull those up. Okay, I get it. You're undead and you're like, oh, I'm at the beach and stuff, but like, seriously, have some dignity. Oh, hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Kick it. No, you toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my logic. Well, I threw it perfectly to Huntress. She's my favorite. I'm gonna go for her, and then if I go through again, I'm gonna go for Beefcake over there. But so far, yeah, I found a head. Right? We don't know that they did that. The ocean's full of lots of things' heads, you know? So, for now, I'm just gonna chill and be friends with them, I think is a good idea. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully towards the air and through the air, that's not towards, through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. That's a terrible. I'm gonna do it though. The Huntress is Give me a second. I gotta take a drink. The Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. I don't remember her being ripped though. Like, I mean, I'm sure she would be because she's a Huntress, but like. But she wasn't in the first one. I felt like she was really... I don't know. Anyways. As she grips it in her hand, you look up at her... you look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Yeah, okay, you know, I can see it. She's got some good arms. Which one's the hero? Oh. Try hard match? Blah. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these stranger residents who casually bat at volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give much away. Not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appalling in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They haven't been a threat to me yet. Don't be scared, Lexi. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. I'm gonna unbutton my pants. Kai's missing this. He would be like, ooh. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Uh-oh. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Look, it's just best to go with... Look, it's just best to go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. It's a good drink. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Existence is a game. I'm edgy. Look how edgy I am. Anyways. Do you have any coke? Besides, you seem to know a lot more. You seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean? Oh, you mean they're not here to do more than distract from my total domination? I think I like the Brack voice better for him. Oh, that was a Wraith. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that, or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care what this slackjaw moron is here. I just want to know can I kill him or not. You know you can't. Or you know you can't. At least not yet. Oh, her axe. Ah. I love axes. Look at that pose. I didn't even notice. Oh, you can't see him. Oh gosh, I'm gonna make myself. Hey, how's it going down here? Oh, it's like going. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna go down here. There we go. Okay, I think that'll work. At least not yet. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not his voice. I'll make the surfer dude his voice. At least I'll try. I'm gonna suck at it no matter what because I'm bad at this. Try. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Lexi, you might want to say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not too important and whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Oh, I'm very attractive. That's what you think? Very attractive is compared to this? Trapper flexes his muscles. and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Oh man, flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. I guess you could say I majored in skipping class. If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. Oh, that's cute. What's your favorite animal? I'm changing her voice to that because it's easier. I don't know what I like cat. Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl I have some specific love of all things cats, and more specifically black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. Like, oh my god. I love her. What's your favorite color? None of those. 3-day-old corpse, why not? Yeah, nobody expected to pick this, so I'm going to say 3-day-old corpse. It's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. Those are good to me. Those are no good to me unless they have been frozen. You'd be surprised how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm still getting to know you. There we go, that's the voice. What's your dream job? Not working at all. Which one's Spirit? This guy again? No. It takes lots of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. What's the best flavor of ice cream? Horse flesh. Horse flesh. I mean, my favorite flavor is pain. Same. Like, same here. ... Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Personally, I agree with the narrator. Mint chip is also my favorite, although Neapolitan is a close second. I like Neapolitan. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Wait. Always. Hold on. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what is the best flavor of ice cream? I mean, it is mint chip. It really is. Okay. I know it's subjective. Obviously, it's subjective. And I'm going to eat this chocolate pie while I talk about this. But mint chip is the best flavor. It's like cold, plus the mint makes it like even colder feeling. And then you're like, oh man, that's really cold. And then you get the like warmth of the melting chocolate that coats your mouth from that coldness for a second. And you're like, oh man, that tastes good. Mint fucking chip. So obedient. I think you're going to do just fine. Oh wait, that's me. Oh well, that was the narrator. You know who it was. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group will want you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. And if you know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Or if you want to know, the Wraith is a loser. He's a loser. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm like nothing like everyone else. Like, I like nice people, and I love big dumb idiots. Hey! Oh fuck, I gotta reset my brain before I can do Valley Girl after that last one. It's hard to go from server to Valley Girl. With food in my mouth too. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either, but it's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to not just take part. It's better to choose to just not take part. I actually kind of agree. But life isn't all suffering. There's some fun stuff. There's some... Oh no. I want this. Ah! Look, wait, now I'm her. Ah! Okay, anyways. Jeez, it was like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. I really hope that's somewhere. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers... Oh wait, that's more of the Valley Girl too. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Like, that's not nice. He's not nice. You love it, baby. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. She likes my bloody fingers. Also, don't speak for me. I also hate it. Oh, don't speak for me. I also hate it. Wait. Oh no, that was the other. Oh well. Stop speaking entirely, actually. I just want to do the whole thing in this voice. Just immediately start talking in this voice for the rest of my life. Oh my god. I want to eat this pie. Oh. Pickle nose. For the first time ever, I agree with Ray. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the... Oh, yeah, that's the chopper. It's the massive boat docked nearby. They all have the same... Like, they can't... I'll give everyone a taste of of true luxury and power. It'll be a good time. Yeah, buddy. Wraith rolls his eyes. Yeah, Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. Like, no, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. It's the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Wait, who the fuck is who? Because it looks like all of them are talking. I hate this. The Wraith is her. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about a volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Oh gosh, I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp. I burped. So wait. I'm so confused. Which one is which? This is the spirit. This. Oh, I'm tired. And besides, I hate being in the sun. Okay, so she's the spirit. He's the wraith. Fucking hate it. They're the same basic word. Where do you want to go? We should go get drinks. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms? Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day, it's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. Just one moment. Oh, I'm burping. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Murder Island. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no. Is there... Oh, no. I just missed a whole bunch of stuff because it clicked weird. Oh, we got to make the text size go up. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. That'll make it easier for everybody to see. Alright, well, it doesn't let me go back, so none of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall hereforth refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort you to the venue of your choosing. Okay. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our jobs. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, what's my regular voice? Now I have to remember my regular voice. I found it. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? No. I think you're mistaken. Because it seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decision matter, mostly, when I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what will it be? I thought I picked already. I still want this one. Oh my god, finally. Freedom from the oh my god, preposterous. Like, that word did not register in my brain. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise of that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. She kind of looks like, Ronnie? Lady Ronnie from, Elden Ring. The girl with the ghost face. Ghost face killer, you know her. I don't know whose idea of volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everybody already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed that I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. I love her face right now. That is a great face. I love it. I need to I need to get better at drawing faces and heads and stuff. Anyways. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and then when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but... Oh, shit, fuck, it clicks too fast sometimes. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Oh, that's super cute. Look at her, look at that, look at that punim. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams? Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight. Yeah, right. So what'll you'll be having? Oh, ooh, I don't like it. You got any gin? I only drink gin. Vodka soda will work. I don't like soda water though. I don't want any. I guess the vodka soda is the best out of them because it's like that's scotch. That's just scotch, right? So like, I don't remember what sangria is. I think sangria is a mixed drink of some sort. Let me look it up real quick. Hold on. Sangria. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, okay. Give me my sangria. I'm fancy. Something fruity but refreshing. Hold the coconut rum. Wait, what? Fuck that. Put extra coconut rum, in fact. A sangria, maybe. In fact, extra sangria coconut rum with extra rum in the coconut sangria. My pleasure. That sounds nice. We used to make drinks like that back home. Well, not we exactly. I watched someone drink a drink like that once. They looked happy. Now's your chance to be the one with the drink. What do you say? This is some sort of juice for a child? Are there children hiding about? No, it's for adults. The kind who like, you know, tropical fun. Oh, I see. The huntress really seemed to perk up at the idea of kids being around and is bummed to hear that there aren't any. But I'm quite glad that it's just grown-ups on this island, personally. Little ones should definitely not be exposed to this. I gotta say, I have no idea. My face is being attacked by my own logo now that I notice it. I just noticed that. Now I gotta find a new place for my freaking picture. Oh, no. Ah. I'm gonna hide over here now. Ah. They'll never find me here. Not my cup of tea, but okay, sure. We can still use it for a toast, yes? To new adventures. To new friends. To, weed. Did you just say clink? No. Since we've fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think that it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks, but it could be fun. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their... I lost my breath. Oh my gosh. I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. I don't think you're using... Anyways. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet... The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or non. Reading is the only real escape from the indescribable horror of life. The escape into your own mind. I like her a lot. I like the Huntress. The Huntress is like my character that I play. But like this girl is basically just how I feel about life. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. Oh, whoops, I said that in a weird way. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Well, considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Lexi, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains. And also those books are all in the public domain. That's really funny. I was just thinking like that, like about that the other day, how like Frankenstein and stuff and Dracula and stuff are all public domain. You could totally just at any moment make up like a character as long as it doesn't look like somebody else's depictions. Anyways. Nothing too modern. Humanity has gotten really soft these past few hundred years. So what's your favorite? But it is Frankenstein. I haven't gotten far in it, but what I have read, I've liked. Listen. Don't make me read my truth. Don't make me read the truth about myself right now. I don't like that. That doesn't make me feel comfortable. I cannot get... I want to get, like, there. Why is it inverted? Hold on. What the hell? Yeah. Whoa. Oh no. Help. That's not what I wanted. That's funny stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh no. Where's the camera control? Zoom out. Hey, and then wait. Tilt? No. Focus? No. All these things that I don't understand. I just want to flip it the other way so that it actually, because like this is my right hand, and it's on the left. And I don't like that. That bothers me. Mirror me, goddammit. I paid good money for this. Okay, I don't see it. Anyways. I didn't actually read it, but I've seen like 3 movie versions of Frankenstein. They've all been pretty good. But that's bullshit, because most of the movies are based off of some guy who was like, it was like an editor who was like translating it, and he was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna like translate it. Instead of translating it, I'm just gonna like get the idea and write my own story. And like the story is actually about like Frankenstein's monster becomes like intelligent. He's an intelligent person. He's able to speak properly and stuff like that. Like not properly, but like not well, but able to talk, right? And this one, they're always like, it's stupid. Maybe they'll say something about it. Hopefully they'll say something about it, because somebody needs to. And it's probably me. You know, you can lie to make yourself look smarter. They're killers, not mind readers. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this music for a second because I gotta blow my nose off. I'm okay. I'm just kidding. I'm fine. Hi. How's it going? You know, you can... Oh, I already said that. Come on. Oh, that's a good one. Seeking knowledge but finding only death? Yeah, been there. I can't say that my experiments have been as successful, but, well, fingers crossed. And fire? Don't even get me started. Experiments? Crap. Not again! I swear, every excuse you give him. It's this talk about... Shut up! Did you just tell me to shut up? Sorry. Take it from me. This is one likes to think he's just the scientist, but he's actually the monster. Can't I be a little bit of both? Like I said, I haven't actually read it, but that sounds smart enough that I'd be willing to believe that it's the true meaning of the story. I haven't, but that sounds smart enough. Yeah, okay. Why isn't it working? Click. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air. A devilish twinkle in her half-masked covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Who the fuck is this? What in the K-pop hell is going on right now? I don't like him. I was having a good time. Get out of here. I can't believe that they just introduced a new character like that. Okay, let's see if I can like... No, it's gonna go this way more apparently. Okay. And then I can do this. And then look, I'm just a little tiny person in this corner over here. Ah, no help! I am having way too much fun. Okay, I need to stop playing with that. The Trickster. Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello. And who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, Hack! I don't know. What's the harm of inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? He is kinda cute. I don't know. His K-pop hell, though. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying that it's a great idea. While also teasing the secret Trickster. Uh-oh, I have a knocking. Hello? Come in. What's up? I am streaming. Here.
Is anyone there?
There's one person. Yeah. Check this out. Bam, it's my face.
I can't even believe it's already like 9.
Is it already 9?
It's already 9.
Go to bed. Okay, there we go. We're alone again. She's just bored. Back to game. There we go. Okay. Teasing the secret Trickster ending. Okay. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That's it. That kind of spit. But let's be clear. This ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic-like. That is not a good idea with these murderous types, but okay. Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar. But not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Lexi, you're up. Oh gosh. You grip the bottle in your hand, and you put your fate in the hand of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of 2 pots. On the top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated, because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Please do not repeat that. Ready! Away we go! Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Oh! Ooh! Ah! Oh, I didn't hit the stop it. Ooh! Ee! Oh, I don't like Trapper. That means you two are meant to be. Psych! You actually have to spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle here on this island. That's not okay. Now get your spin on. Okay. Ah, shit. The game's gonna force me towards Trapper, and I don't really want to. Okay, I got Spirit. That's good. Damn it. Alright, Trapper is my real match. Ooh. Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Trapper. Lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Oh no. God, I fucking hate it. What?
Did you eat boobs? He's eating Harley's food.
Kids. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at an interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. Been there. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Trapper, we... Save it! It's not happening. Oh. Don't cry. I know. To get this close to loving God and then to feel the sting of his rejection, it must hurt really bad. But don't take it personally. I mean, we'll do. But use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to. It's because you haven't earned it yet. You might later. For now, it can't be true. It can't be that easy. Sure, maybe with one of the others. They're weak, sad, and lonely, but not me. I don't need this. It's mine to give her or to withhold. And I choose abstinence is the sexy way. I choose Jesus. You really dodged a bullet. This means you'll have a chance to present yourself in a bit more flattering of a light later, assuming you survive. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you're cute. I would make out with you so hard you were heart caving if I wanted to. And I do, but I don't. Because I don't. Tell anybody I told you this and you die. They die and then you'll have to be revived and then you kill you again. If anyone asks, it was the best you ever had. Which I might just be. Another time. Ooh. Okay. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stayed on the island. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. When there are so many more interesting things to die from. Uh-huh. Bees. It seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some kind of prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Cable. Wow. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific, it seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start... Oh shit, it's one of these. Okay. Let me open a notepad. Okay. No one next to Trapper. Okay, what's next? Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Okay. Trapper, no likey, Wraith, Trickster, or Trickster. Because there's no way I'm going to remember this. Wraithor. Oh god, J-Pop man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Well yeah. Well they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there. What was his voice again? It was like the... You're looking good, Lexi. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. Oh. Can't... Oh, well, okay, so... Huntress... No... Two S's. No... Trapper. Okay. What is this music? I feel like I'm in a... Like, this is hell's waiting music. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Okay. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You'd probably think that was an error, but it's not. It wasn't completely intentional. I mean, she could move over more. You could move her over more. Move him over. We don't need to see his entire arm to know what's going on here. You can move it to about here. And then, yeah, it says you're done. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think is a choice. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Claude and Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite view. Huntress and Trapper can sit on the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Oh, okay, so it's not going to be a problem? I don't actually have to solve it myself? Okay.
Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We sure hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we can't simply divulge. My favorites! That sounded more like Arnold than... He's a little bit of both.
Meat is good. I agree. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat? So like that's like technically true? Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Lexi. You thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, if you know what I mean. Where'd my thing go? There it is. Come here, you. There we go. Okay, well, we won't need that after all. Ow, my back hurts. So, when you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be a scrap of fabric sandwiched between some of the layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we literally do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. 'Cause I am with my broad axe, the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. There's no blood. I get all the meat out of the blood. Ugh. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Lexi. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. That's funny. Felix was one of my old nicknames. I went by Felix Connie in middle school. I'm gonna eat some chips while we listen to this relaxing music. They really took dog barking as an instrument really forward. That's a lot of dog barking. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tool. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you guys let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated it. He hated when it got cold. Oh, Felix didn't like being cold. Poor Felix. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh yeah, minigame. I'm actually gonna pay attention this time so I don't end up fucking it up. Land on the target of the area, not the end. Nope, we got this. Slice. Perfect. Not bad. Huh. Perfect. Sorry, Felix. Oh no! Ah! That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. The dog noise. Oh! Dinner is finally served. For real. Oh, I gave him a weird... The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who have been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they tried to just mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Lexi. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. That's a good point. If you're not eating, you're not pooping. And if you're not pooping, means you're like the ideal bottom. Just saying. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract, holy crap, connects anymore. See, okay, is there anything up here? I want to move this up. I want to move me up here. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to be bigger. Ah! No, just kidding. Sorry. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? Look at that seagull. Wow, have you ever seen a seagull that big? That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirection. Lame misdirect? Yeah, she's right, Lexi. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Oh, I lost points with that. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a meal. A real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear... You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey. It's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague. Mysterious. I've got to give it to this ocean character. That's some really quality early game storytelling. Just jerk yourself. Okay, buddy. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices like that. For the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me that we're all truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge. I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? I guess you found someone special? I used to feel that way. Small, unimportant, alone. But lately, I'm not so sure. I've started to feel different. I've started to actually think that maybe this island is where I might meet someone special. You look at Spirit, who has turned from the ocean to look at you while you speak on this topic. She's clearly so passionate about. A friend, perhaps something more. I don't know what this island has planned for me. A friend? Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers. I had a friend once, back before I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. Friends aren't what's keeping me held together. I'm floating on a cloud of rage, in a cloud of rage, and on a cloud of rage, and around a cloud of rage. Ugh, I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone and be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself. And now that I'm all I've got, worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny. The purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. I cannot read. Okay, so, this might sound a bit silly, but Spirit looks around to see if anyone else is on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I am so stupid. You're not stupid. That sounds badass. Right? But I didn't just let it out. I didn't let it out. And then I, chop, and now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? These hot jams. Darkness. I'd have to kill a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside me at all. Just darkness. Never-ending darkness. Fucking music. I can't with the music. It's so funny. And here I thought Spirit was the biggest goth on the island until you arrived. Perhaps I could light a torch and search through that darkness. That's cute. I like that. I'm gonna eat this pie. Hold on. I have to snack. I like to munch. Oh. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off what new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find out that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to an itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted for after campfire stories. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was... No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Oh my god. Go, go, go. 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 Go, 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 go. Okay, I gotta go get something to drink. I'll be right back. Oh, hi, I'm back. How's it going? Oh, whew. Once everyone had gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. Again, these guys are always talking. Okay. Their announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and I hate that they switch back and forth. Like, okay, I get it, you gotta give equal lines, and that's great, but like, fuck, I hate changing voices every 2 fucking lines, or 1 line. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the set, what? So, anyways, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening event activities. Oh, yeah. And we're only going to have time for one person to share their spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. Looks like he's gonna cry. He's gonna cry there, Wraith boy. I got bacon. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Well, whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop off your head clean. No fuss, no muss, no coconuts. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. I've been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Who the fuck is Donald? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority, give me one more gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll stab off your head so quick, and they'll drown you in your blood. In his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know how I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know that you love. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Lexi, who do you think should go first? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please, pick someone quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Bacon. I choose bacon. Banjo player's going nuts. I feel like I want to hear her story. I choose you, Huntress. I think I need to turn it. I don't know how. Oh, well. Oh no. I guess it is almost 10. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Oh. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. I don't have any watchers for a second, so I'm going to take a break. Get my voice ready for this. It's going to suck. There is a... There is a village outside the deep and ominous red wood. No children dared step foot past the threshold of the thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration behind the boundaries of the village. I just want to say, I want her dress. Really pretty. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hears it into her domain, and not precocious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears her mask of her hair, stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffered an even worse fate.
Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin. To keep them safe, she'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she'd built from other bodies. Masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But the toys did not quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air.
By the way, I love this song. I'm not gonna sing it. Okay.
Sleep, my darling, tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight. Everyone, or else the old gray wolf will come, grab you by your side. Arr, arr.
There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Make a joke. That's always good. It'll snatch you up between his teeth if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you into the forest deep beneath the quaking trees. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. Oh yeah, I know what's going on. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tuck so tight you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayu Bayushka is the old Soviet lullaby, right? I actually, it's really haunting and beautiful. And if you don't know what Bayu Bayushka sounds like, please go look it up, because I don't want to get copyright struck for playing someone else's song, whatever. It's really good. Or just look up the version from this, because it's also very good. It is the song my mother used to sing me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up. Oh, God. And split up for a bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. Lap, 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 lap. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds, because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song, and he hey baby, do you want to get down with me? Hey baby, do you want to lay down by my side? Baby, do you want to lay down with me? I say baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. You know, you've been hearing all of these from these guppies all day, but if you want to hear something from a big fish like me, something special in those those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. Is he wielding a blow-up base? That's a blow-up baseball bat. That's ridiculous. I hope it's a blow-up baseball bat. Or a really long dildo. He's dressed. This is a dildo. It could be the head. Shaft. This gets bigger. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Oh. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? I hit on everything. Cute kids, dead men, A huntress? Me? I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? I did not check to see if this has nudity. And I don't want to lose my channel, so if I suddenly slap to a different screen, that's exactly what happened. Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying that you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Let me make sure that there's like no settings that I missed. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're good. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump you from the ocean into the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half-woman, half-beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No way, how cool! I mean, obviously, but we'll be nice. We'll be nice and say, no way, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. On the first day meeting me, too. Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair. To tell you the truth, what did you think of my tale? Or tell the truth, what did you think of my tale? Do I have the markings of a best-selling author, such as the comedic mastermind I hate that name. I can never... Dostoevsky. It's hard. It's a Russian name. It was really well told. It was a really well told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Which... Yeah? Oh my. Like, yeah, she was, but also... Get therapy. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Chuckle awkwardly. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I am both about to die and also, maybe, falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy companion. It's a little chilly, and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, huh? We have to intrude on whatever smooth moves you are about to unveil themselves. Oh, yeah. But it's time for bed. Usually, nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I am pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Lexi? Only if I don't see you first. Finger guns. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least that's what you think she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. Oh, that's a cute pose. I like that. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night.
Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their doom. That's sad. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try and keep the volume down to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Ready? Ready. Away we go. As you relax, you look into the fire and the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you must adjust the dial and fix it. What? What? 98. Oh.
Alright, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing. 4 years ago, it was pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to sift through every single forums, which we couldn't do, to today where we have a team of, I think, over than 50 people internally, some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are halftime and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart. We have people that are part of the mods team, the community management team. It's a big machine, because for you, community might mean you and your friends and the people you play with and, the forums you visit, whether it's Reddit or Nico or whatever, but it's maybe 100, maybe 1,000 people that you feel are part of that Dead by Daylight community. You should probably know that there's probably hundreds and thousands of these pools of people around the world, and each and every one of these has their culture and their desires and their worries, and all of this is something that we need to have an understanding of, and that's what our community team internally is tasked with doing. It is a daunting and quite intimidating task, but they've been doing an amazing job at it, and we're going to talk about exactly who these people are and how they do their job. Gabrielle Murphy is going to take us through that. We're also going to have Gab Malvar talk to us about the Fog Whisperers program, which is a super interesting bunch of people that are helping bring the good word of Dead by Daylight to the masses as possible. And then we're going to take a little moment to talk about all the community events and activities that we have in store for the celebrations and for this year. So, here we go. All right, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating.
So the Fog Whisperer program is actually a thing. It's supposed to reward content creators for building communities around Dead by Daylight. So technically, I've already been helping with that without even knowing.
This amazingly rich and passionate environment.
That's pretty cool.
Groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. Uh, so it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community.
What if that's
is
the whole point of like
community team.
the secret
Some
reason that
people
I'm here?
Obviously, this was a very small thing.
It's just
4
a way
years
for them to
ago.
get data
Very
about
much
what we want in the
Dave
future
and
games.
Ash and I talking to you live and trying to sift through every single forums, which we couldn't do, to today where we have a team of, I think, over than 50 people internally, some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are halftime and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart. We have people that are part of the mods team, the community management team. It's a big machine because for you, community might mean you and your friends and the people you play with and, the forums you visit, whether it's Reddit or Nico or whatever.
Oh, okay, it's repeating now.
It's maybe 100, maybe 1,000 people that you feel are part of that Dead by Daylight.
No matter how much you listen, how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you... This doesn't make any sense. They all went to their bed. Okay. So far, let's be rational about this, right? So far, we've talked to her, and she's kind of a bitch, but also has her reasons, and is also revenge bent. He seems to, like, strangely want to get to know me better. Is he like what's the... Oh, I forgot the word. People that like to get to know people before they have sex with them. I'm one of them. I forget what they're called. She's super sweet, and I love her. And he's a dude. I kind of want to do his voice. Let's call him over. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise? I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sound of bells or chimes. I think of it as like white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Or like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's a bit morbid, I guess you could try holding on to this chess piece of mine. Horsey. It's a Knigget. They're brave, like I wish I were, and the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky by now. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your heads. But this one is still undeniably odd.
The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get up to 100%, you hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to.
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait.
Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy.
I was checking out to make sure you weren't sleeping near any of my, well, actually, never mind. You be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. And two, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you trying me? Trapper doesn't answer.
You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out of me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Oops. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit 'em on the booty. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun, yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Go get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Why? This is still the same night. Just try not to roll over to the, about 15 feet to your left. It's funny because he's a trapper. Finally alone. Just for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Ooh.
Okay, sorry.
Muted that. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants dock directly into the camera.
Today I think went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent, that it didn't end in bloodshed, or ultimately perish in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? I do have to say... Do I have to say... Oh, I do? Okay. Attractive? Mysterious? I really don't know what many other words, since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk, and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about his place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill. And Trapper? Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much. Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life.
It's weird. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might just have to kill Dwight just to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? That's true. Gotta love yourself first.
I know that everyone thinks of me as like a beautiful, cold-blooded monster, I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. My brain saw beats and I sentence canceled out. Besides, I'm not gonna get bloody revenge on the society that has used me and thrown me away. Wait. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. A little help. So, I don't know. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. Oh, what I was trying to say earlier was that recording that I don't think I was supposed to click on. You're supposed to get it on a thing, and most people would. It's an easy thing to get to not miss. So I think missing got me to a secret thing, and that's what that recording was. And he was talking about the Fog Whisperer program, which I'm going to look into later and actually see if I can get into that, because I am making Dead by Daylight content. Why not, right? It'll be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the community is like. But my theory at this point in the game is that they 100. Hold on, I'm going to move this slightly. Is that the point of me being here is to. It's exactly what he was talking about with community. Learning, it's hard to find out what the community wants. So this will teach them what they want, right? I think that's what it is. I don't know. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You're really here for another day? Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out just a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make us for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. The fucking music in this. I'm sorry. Good morning, beautiful. Wait, no, his voice was... I thought you might want a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind this joyful demeanor, although everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is a very important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues, you know. Anyways, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Oh, never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of, Wait, no, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning.
That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you. Yet. Not without your consent. Ha ooh. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you get a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on?
Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand?
This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment.
I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance.
Fine, go ahead.
Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love, and or that's the type of thing you're into.
You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mystery. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process, with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place of actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee.
Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Lexi. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option. It's been really entertaining. How else could I describe my island my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip to the section next time? Nope. We do have to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my no, that's what I... That's funny stuff. Okay. Perfect. Delightful.
Excellent.
Yes. Hey, Lexi, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. What if I gave a negative rating, but I gave a positive review? I'm just saying. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing.
Breakfast.
Why did Ocean have to say that? Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon. bacon. So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers that will only get you so far. Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind feelings of your experience. Danger, dread, disorientation, lots of D words. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day, on a beautiful and mysterious island. It's like the third time. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I was not.
I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday. But I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, has anyone seen where I left my cleaver? Just kidding, I always know where my cleaver is, it's up my butt. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store.
How open-minded. Ah, well, that must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to... And just like that, here comes Spirit.
Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say I did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on the account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing, you know. And last night was no different. So, in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all. While looking cute doing so, of course.
Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group? Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. Huh, that was fun yesterday, huh? I mean, like, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like in like a good amount of fun, like, you know. Yeah. Fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. I can tell you, it made me feel excited to have new friends that are horrible monsters.
Oh, my back hurts so bad.
Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. You're getting good at this game. A sexy true life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it.
Why I wanted to tell them how I felt.
After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention.
You hear that?
Who are you addressing? Me?
Well, yeah, I guess. Is that okay? That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know most is you, narrator.
It's only okay in so much that it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how that I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed.
No, stick it in here. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it, yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right.
This is uncomfortable.
Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that.
I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so that they know you're close by and can hear everything.
Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster Band suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping that if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were... me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. Noted by all the entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Lexi. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. My ghost? That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes. This is music by Carlos Santana? This is insane. You're heading to the hot tub. Bye. I can't with this music. Okay. You're heading towards a hot tub to clear yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move?
And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's, hey babe. Oh, maybe that should be a good. No, 'cause that's kind of like the same as. Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? No, it's like fucking. Everyone's just getting up and announcing how they feel. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon, or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, I gotta give him that. And that blow-up bat? Threatening but adorable. No, it's stupid. I hate it. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. I feel okay. If this is about feedback from the fans, and you guys want feedback, I get why. I get it because J-pop is a big thing. But overall, from what I've seen, and I haven't played him in the other game, if he is a character in the other game, I don't like him.
The bat would be better if it was like a bent metal bat, like kind of like an homage to Paranoia Complex, the golden bat that's bent. Like that would be cool. I guess it's unique though, so I guess.
I mean, I've never really seen anybody use that one as a weapon. And I appreciate that, because I like really weird weapons. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of... I gotta turn down the music on my headphones, hold on. It's so loud, it's like... Ba-da-ba-ba. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy.
We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there.
Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately, a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But, of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before if you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Wraith interjects. So like, I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean like, not like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe like hang out with me today? Like, why am I so bad at this? No worries if not, I guess. Huntress seems pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say. When life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were all poisoned all along. Okay. Yeah, I moved it and I keep moving out of frame. There. See how it looks now. That's better. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So, who will it be? Oh, 100% going with my girl. I gotta go with the Huntress. Whee! I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. You and the Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I promise. I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? It isn't fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying. Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Yeah, I am kind of excited to see if I die or if I get kisses. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. That's a smart idea. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your fingers on it. What is it? Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask. cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't beg her for the lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. What do you mean it's not up to... It looks beautiful. It's a great house. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I could learn to like this. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place, it's quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Lexi? Huntress considers for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor, and you fall into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking in this moment, giant crabs attack. Oh no! It's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you in Huntress and swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you.
You must act quickly. What do? Shashka. What's a Shashka? Shashka. Oh, that's perfect. That's a weapon. Wait. They're crabs. I'm gonna grab the Shashka. You quickly... Oh god, it's so bright. There we go. You quickly reach out and grab a Shashka off the wall. It's a sword. Being highly educated person that you definitely are, you know what a Shashka is, a Russian sword. Not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. And you totally didn't look it up, right? Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back to their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy not to be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner? She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences just really get me thinking about what I want in life.
I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? You need to show a little less booty. I am just saying. I already have kids, but yeah, maybe one day with the right person. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos there are out there. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive and then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone's so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's on to you. But on to you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory and try and push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? It's just or what's the one that they were playing on Game Grumps forever? Danganronpa? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It had some strange symbol on it. Ooh. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. But it needs to happen back at the beach. Oh, okay. We have to go back to the beach. Okay. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There was no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time, waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. I've heard you've been spending the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including in Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get out there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over the body from the inside. They go boo, we're bears and stuff. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Hearing stuff. Oh, it's in the headphones. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? As F. That isn't the life. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? I hit the button on accident. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence, and I don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone who giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve you out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by cleaning up after you. But hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. But I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. That's gross. Trapper leaves you and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. Oh no. Trapper leaves you and leaves, and you turn to Huntress, walking slow. What? That was written badly. Hey guys, Lexi here. You wrote that sentence poorly. It's pretty weird. Is he just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest had completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks at... Why do you gotta have her pick up the axe? That throws off what I'm thinking. She winks a bunny masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Oh my. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey huntress. A spider monkey. Calls her a spider monkey? Oh. Huntress does not call you that. Thank goodness. I like the lines here. Whee! Eventually she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in the meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. Those are my favorite animals. That's rude. How dare. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voices floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Oh. Come find me. Okie dokie. Minigames consists of 2 parts, pointer, and then the thing you gotta hit, and very visible, blah blah blah. Okay. Ready. Oh my. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah! Perfect. Oh, not bad. Tag! You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. Nice. You trying to date this young lady, or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Wow, look at... I love that picture. I kind of want, like... I'm going to go find that picture. That's going to be my background. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Oh my god, what if we let our pants down? Oh my god, okay, so I said it. I should have saved. Come on, I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you? Sorry. It's all the adrenaline from the game. Got me in a mood. Read the room wrong. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Time to get some grub. You people interrupted my date. What a fun day you've been having. This music, I want the soundtrack for this. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. I thought you meant glowing. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, no. You are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too? We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on the screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they don't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces. And serve her with one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. It gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. I'm really glad I gave him Brack voice. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay. Okay, don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing's not an option. I had a brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to the Hunter's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up. It's a much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kinds. Oh, gross. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no. Sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetit. Don't you mean bone?
No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I'm going to thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did it. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire's rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean. Not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. Not my eyes, again. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. I mean, like, it burned my eyes, but, like, I could also be, like, fine, but it always follows me and gets in my eyes and it burns. You take a seat on the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin and waiting for the other killers to take their places. The other killers? Am I a killer? Wait a minute. I'm a killer. Unless that was just like a bad translation, or I'm a killer. The other killers. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing is happening. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool, and now everyone is looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades, or boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points to his spine and skull staff thingamajig. He points it at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. Like, I know that the fire is, like, right there, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend that it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive? He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Lexi was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, what type of story do you want to tell? I want to tell an adventure story. Alright. Do you like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Now we're talking! No, he became Arnold. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Oh wait, is that it? Not much of a story. Barely got even a thought. My pun was much better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, you were kidding. No, I was kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Let's go personal. I'll get a little personal now if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily wolverine? Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed him a witness in a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. When he left. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her... She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's study. Oh, that's pretty cool. They were married within 2 months. A bit too soon, a bit too soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with somebody. Love could spark from a look across the campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for the trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it's actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real, and we can't just end there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Okay, we've already heard hers, so I want to hear hers. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride. Technically it's, I suppose, The Fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love, and could not wait for the snow to melt, so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, should I say, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful shabby chic farmhouse. Together they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Lilikoi, by the way. So fancy. What's Lilikoi? Let's look that up. Lilikoi. Passion fruit. Yeah, it's like passion fruit. Okay. That's a good choice. I like passion fruit. So fancy. When it came time to figure the decorations, however, the bride, fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancé decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from the local wildlife that surrounded the farmhouse. Sorry, I'm dying.
As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found, and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding so that they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of the flowers in the forests and flowers in the woods, she surveyed. The bride, the fiancé, since they had not been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the faithful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancée told her husband to be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon a familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful now than it had ever been before, and just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossom. Hold on. Whew. I felt great. It was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful, she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower. I can't read. And every time she did, she noticed just further ahead, and possibly even more beautiful flower blossoms. Carried away by the sweet fragrance of the spring air, the bride, the fiancé, crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked, and walked, and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there was no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old, dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for her fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are, out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad, just like someone we know. How is story time? A lot of people take pot shots at the sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment, and builds a greater sense of community between audiences and creator. Tell me, Lexi, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment in the evening. God forbid small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm going to you to shut your yap trap. You know what we need to get back to? That thing we do whenever we're not on screen? Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident, and you do know all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? I mean, Well, except for Spirit. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak my bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? It's hard to say, that's a lot of F words. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Lexi is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does anyone really does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives. Or, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. Well, my time for tonight on Murder Island has come to a close. So I am going to log out for now. I will see you in the next one. We're getting some good far. We're getting pretty far. It's good stuff. But yeah. If you're watching this in the future, which I hope so, because nobody's watching it now, I hope you have a great night, day, evening, whatever it is. It's night right now for me, but yeah, I hope I see you in the next one because this is going to be really fun, I feel. Alright, bye.